Oh no, thanks Zero Zen. Thank you, I appreciate it. Wouldn't have caught that without you. All right, starting again. Shout out to the entire team for hitting 100K. Honestly, amazing work for everyone. Can you hear me? I think there's a delay. Please let me know when you can hear me. Nate Miller, can you hear me? Sweet. All right, guys, starting over. Welcome to another episode of Late Night Building at Benzinga. My name is John. I'm a builder here at Benzinga. I work on a number of different projects, work with a number of great builders here at Benzinga. Um, Gina, please let me know in 30 seconds if you still can't hear me. Sounds like Nate can hear me. But I want to give a shout out to the entire team for hitting 100K subscribers today. Honestly, great work. Everyone doing a lot of behind the scenes building, getting the interviews going. We had some really cool interviews with the Kathy Wood, the Webull CEO on the GameStop debacles, what behind the scenes information to understand what's going on. Gary V, all a bunch of great content. Shout out again to the team for 100K. We're gonna hit 1 million soon. It's gonna be amazing. So today, so if you haven't seen the last episode of Building at Benzinga, Brian Moore and I last Thursday were discussing how to build our Benzinga token. It's a Zing coin, which will be an ERC20 smart contract. Brian already built a coin on the Binance Smart Chain called Moon or Bust for his show that you should tune in on definitely on the weekdays. I think it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday now at 2 p.m. Maybe not 2 p.m. I'm not sure the exact time. We definitely need to get a schedule on our site for that. It's probably somewhere. I don't know where to find it right now is, but definitely check that out. So we learned a lot there. I did some behind the scenes building over the weekend, working on just setting up the smart contract and getting to the next step. So hopefully today we'll see. We got a lot of different things going on at Benzinga. We're trying to launch this mobile app. That's what we're going to start with today. We've been, building hard, working to provide a nice new user experience for our audience, for our users, and we're going to demo that today and hopefully submit it to the App Store. I'm not sure if it get that far. There's a few things we have to review, so we got a list here today. Getting organized in educational content, a lot of project management around. This is my schedule that I work on. A lot of project management around a new homepage that we're working on. So be on the lookout for that. We've got some great organization of our crypto education. And then today we are going to be building or demoing this app. First, we're going to invite our app users to the test flight version. So we invited people a while ago. We haven't invited them recently. So I want to just get some more users on. We are going to submit it to App Store. Maybe we can get some additional users. I think we have a fairly decent amount of users who enter their email in the current app. So you can download the current Benzinga app just go to the App Store. We're not on the Android store yet. That's part of this release. We'll have an Android app here soon. Once we get this released, you can go actually now. Let's do it right now. Let's see if we can find this. Let me go to my Slack. We'll bring up the URLs to actually download the test version. So anyone here can download the test version now, follow along, give some immediate feedback. Let's see here. Dev mobile info about pinned. All right, so we have the test flight link. So if you want to download the test flight version and check out the app that we'll be releasing, go ahead and click that. That's for the Apple iOS store or Apple store. Let me find the Google Play Store. I know we have that one as well. Both of them are available for testing now. Let's see. All right. There is the Google Play Store link, so feel free to download that and test it out. Let me know how it is. Send us some feedback. There's a feedback button right in the app, so it's pretty easy to leave feedback. It emails me and the team directly, so we can respond and deal with the issues and hopefully build an amazing product for you guys. That's what we're aiming to do. Let's see here. So let me bring up the current app. So this is the simulator, the iOS simulator that is simulating the app that we're working on. move this over. All right. So, yep, this is the app. So if you check it out, this is if you're not logged in, just go straight to the news. You can click around, use some news. Oh, there's an issue. We're going to have to solve that one. Exclusive, True V CEO. So you just read the news 5 hours ago. This was some, cannabis conference today. We got some cannabis content here. AMC obviously going crazy. I was watching Money Mitch here a minute ago. They sounds like they're all selling off. So I don't know if that's news. No, but that news is available in Pro. So definitely check out Pro, and you can get real-time news. Amazing product that the team has been building for quite a while now, and it's getting a lot better. There's a lot of new features that we're pushing out every week, every month, like pushing forward. We have a nice new advanced news feed that streams in the news real time and allows you to do some advanced filtering on it. So it's a pretty cool tool. We'll demo that real quick for those of you who have not seen it. Actually, not play around with it too much. Let's see here. News, advanced news feed. So there's probably not much market activity going on right now. So it's probably not going to be just streaming in news, but this is our advanced news feed, and you can apply different filters, and definitely check it out and sign up for a free trial Pro. It's 14-day free trial. So go ahead and do that. All right, before I get too sidetracked, let's get back to this mobile app. So first thing we're going to do is invite more of our mobile app users to test this beta version. So we'll see. We're going to submit it to the App Store and try to submit it to the App Store today. We'll see how it goes. I got to do some code review first. But first, we're going to invite some more people. So I think we have, I don't know, 1,000 people on the test flight version right now. Looking to get a few more to just test it, get some better user feedback before we launch this and really start marketing it. So, okay, so let's do that. So I have here, log me out. Let me do this off screen because I don't want you to accidentally see my password. I'm not getting charged. Hey, it said purchase something when installing. What was that? Nate Miller, are you on Android or iOS? All right, we got that up. All right, so while the stream is delayed, we'll wait to see if Nate is on Android or iOS. We will, let's see, import a list of our contacts here. Android installed for computer. Interesting. So is it letting you run it from your computer, or are you actually on your Android device? Because I've not gone through that workflow. I would assume it's on your Android device. All right, we'll start an import here. So this is HubSpot, great marketing tool. I've actually never done this before. How many objects you imported? One file. People, so we're going to import contacts. All right, I'm going to do this off screen just because I don't want to accidentally reveal anyone's email. So earlier I exported a list of all of our emails. We'll at some point put this automatically in it, but we haven't connected the dots there. Okay, Nate, I'll check into that. I'm not sure why I would be asking you, saying you purchased something. That's strange. If you send a screenshot to john@benzinga.com, that'll definitely be very helpful, or mobile@benzinga.com, and we can figure out why that is and address it. All right, so let's see here. So I got downloads. I got to find my list here of emails. Oh shit, dude! Check it out, bro. All right, mobile user emails. Importing. We need a first name, last name. Oh, that's not going to be fun. So apparently my CSV doesn't contain a first name or a last name. Let me get that real quick. Got our trusty SQL connection. I'm also going to do off screen. Okay. We're going to get those emails with names. It's hard to be prepared for this type of thing. All right. So you actually need a code, Viper? I have not seen that one. It should be open testing. Let me confirm. I might have actually sent a link that's not open testing. App Store Connect. Log in off screen. Let's see here. So we have it looks like the same link. So you should be able to just install it. So we've had don't show emails there. So we've had 664 people download the public link. So that should be this public link right there. So it should work. Okay, cool. Good to hear, Viper. All right, so definitely give me any real-time feedback. That'd be cool. Let's see here. So okay, so we're importing this. All right, I need to get the first name and last name. All right, users. All right, so we have a name. So let me go name as first name, and then there is no last name. All right, so we will have a CSV we can import so we can blast out this email and get some more people testing this app. All right. I think this should work. Let me export this. Sorry guys, I would show this on screen, but there's private information on here, so that's why I'm not showing it on screen. All right. Okay, so we got that file. Let's try uploading it again. I went back. I'm gonna pick a different file. Show you guys what I'm doing here. I think I could at least show this part. Got some mobile user emails. No, I gave away a few emails there, but don't be mad. All right. Mobile user emails, create list from this import. They're definitely expecting to hear. They enter their email in the existing app. Okay, cool. So that import is processing. So 12,400 emails we can send out. So we're going to blast it out here in a second, but it needs a process. In the meantime, let's demo this app. Okay, cool. So this is when you're now logged in. We have our news again. You can go to the Why Is It Moving? So this is our internal news desk team. They're keeping up with what's going on in the markets, and they're writing simple ways to understand what's happening with these various stocks. So DoorDash shares are trading higher in sympathy with overall market falling and better than expected man employment data. So there's a lot of there's probably multiple companies associated with the same thing, which is why you also see Airbnb here. So a simple way to just see what's going on with companies and why they're moving. So we have like a simple algorithm to cover companies and just find some information to just give you guys the information you need. And this actually is part of this feature is a push notification. So when you download the app and you follow some item and or create an account and build out your watch list, there'll be push notifications on the stocks you're watching around why they're moving. So you can get why they're moving, not just, oh, DoorDash is up 10%. That's it. Like you get up 10% because trading higher with the overall market. So that's maybe not too much detailed information. We'll tailor the experience to be right or to be good for you guys, but they'll have to be controlled. Like this one might be, yeah. So they reported better earnings, so you get a quick understanding of why they are moving up because of earnings. So you can quickly read that as part of your push notification. An earnings feed, IPOs, all different categories of content. Eventually we'll have this so you can customize it, but right now this is what it is. Cannabis for you guys here from the Cannabis Conference. A lot of cannabis content we cover. All right, cool. Then we have this Markets tab. Looks like there's an issue here loading the index data for these. I've seen this a few times with different apps and just reload. Sometimes it's when you just like a bad loading. Might be because of aftermarket too. I'll have to look into that. I've definitely seen it, the showing at times. So this page is meant to be like overall markets, seeing what's going on. So the news page is news. We got watch list. We'll log in here in a second. You can see the logged in experience. And the markets page is meant to be just general markets, seeing what's going on. So the biggest gainers, losers, view all. And then IPOs, so upcoming IPOs, you see what's going on there. And then see what's going on for earnings this week. And then some analyst ratings. So a simple screen to just kind of see what's going on in the markets. So let's actually log in here. So I have an account already set up. So we'll log in. And so once you log in, we have this home screen. So the home screen will show you your watch list movers. So Moderna, Tesla, Uber are the biggest gainers in my watch list for today. And then we also have GM and Ford, which are just a little bit down today. And so it's a quick way to see what's going on with the items in your watch list, which ones are moving right on the home screen. Also, we bring in that feed of why the stocks are moving your watch list. So you can see Tesla shares are trading higher and reports suggesting the company is looking to bring Model 3 to India. So this is a push notification you get. Quick read of why that company is moving. So you can see here, you click the push notification, it'll bring you right to this screen. You can see why they're moving and then read recent news and adjust accordingly with your market strategy. Cool. And so then this also brings in analyst ratings. I'm not too sold on this feature yet. We'll probably come up with some better ways of just presenting analyst ratings data to you for the companies that are in your watch list. This is just a simple way to browse the data right now. So that's the home screen when you're logged in. New screen is the same when you're logged in. Nate Miller. Sorry, it wasn't. Okay, so thanks, Nate, for that information. All right, and then so if you're on your watch list screen, this is a list of all the watch lists that I created. So here's my tech tickers. I can click on my tech tickers and go in there. I can expand if I want to see it right from that screen. So just a quick way to see what's going on with my stocks without having to navigate into it. I can just expand multiple. And then when you're on your tech tickers, you can easily browse the news for those items in your watch list by just swiping over or clicking the tab. And then alerts. Alerts are currently just our whims. So why the stocks are moving, summarizing that. We'll eventually have different types of alerts, but that's what it is right now. So you can see that Tesla whim that we talked about earlier. And then so if I wanted to add another one, so tech tickers, let's see, who am I missing here? I got Tesla, Facebook, Uber, Microsoft, Netflix. Yeah, Nate, this app is entirely free at the moment. There'll be ways that we monetize this through maybe advanced tooling, special features. We'll see exactly how we monetize this, but all this that you're seeing right now is free. And then let's see, what do we want to add? I've been out of the stock market for a while. You're not paying attention. I'm on the crypto right now. Let's see, what's a company that we should add here? Tech. Let's see. We got the big ones. Oh, we're missing Apple. Let's add Apple. It's an easy one. So you search Apple. So that's how. So adding tickers to your watch is simple. You just click this find stocks, You search Apple, you'll notice it'll allow you to search the items in your watch list. So if you have a really big watch list, you can just search for those tickers in your watch list, and then you can, here if I search Tesla, you can find that Tesla ticker. So maybe it's like way down in the watch list. You can search it, or you can add a new one simply by searching the ticker that's not there. You'll see it. Click add. Boom. There's Apple. Looks like there's an issue with the data loading, but we'll get to that. All right, cool. So I think if I go back, it'll probably load. There we go. It's cool. So that's how you add an item to your watch list. You can also add it from this quote screen. So let's go back here. So let's say I want to search a ticker. Let's do, for lack of creativity, Microsoft. Yeah, zero Zen. So we're definitely, we just released in the last 2 or 3 weeks a crypto offering on our Benzinga Pro product, and we're working on building these APIs or using those APIs to provide that crypto data into our other platforms, including our Benzinga.com website, and we'll be adding it to this mobile app as well. So yeah, that's definitely in our roadmap. Something I'm hoping we can add soon. We're just working through a lot of these details here, these bugs. So Microsoft. So this is another way to add. So I can click search, click on it. They're already in my watch list, so that's why this is checked. If I want to click this, you can see it's in my tech tickers, and if I want to add it to my bacon and eggs watch list, there we go, added it. And I could also create another watch list. So we'll call this pancakes. Add, boom, add it to the new watch list. Hit done. So that's another way to add to your items to your watch list. This next experience is what I'm actually really excited about. So a little slow to load, but we'll work on that. So basically what this is if I'm sure this trader, not necessarily a trader, but we're organizing this, come from the conference that we had today. So you can read what's going on. And the cool thing about this is we have a link right to the YouTube. So you click that, it'll load right up in YouTube, right to the timestamp of when that had. So you can follow along through video format and also just get a nice summary here. So this is a feature that I'm pretty damn excited about launching. And we don't have it in here, but if you go to benzinga.com/trade ideas, you can sign up and submit your own ideas. You can also see it here, trade ideas on the website, and you can sign up and submit your own trade ideas. So pretty exciting stuff, looking to grow the community and creating great trade ideas in the future. All right, and then again, the markets tab. So this is just the last tab. So this tab, same as if you're not logged in, gotta fix those indices. Just a simple way to browse the markets in general, maybe find some new stocks. We'll definitely be iterating on this and improving it throughout time. Cool. So I think that's pretty much an overview of our current app. There might have been some small things I missed. It's pretty decent ways to browse the news, penny stocks. I have a feed of penny stocks. And you can click. I don't know why this is not loading right now. This is something we need to have, but this should be bringing in the real-time percent movement throughout the day. Might be some sort of connection issue right now is why it's not loading, but yeah, I don't think there's really a whole lot more we could demo here. Please email mobile. Let me add this to the chat. mobile@benzinga.com for any feedback that you would like to share. You can also, this little share button we added. This is nice. You click share, you can share. Add cream corn. Is this an actual stock? So cool. So that's pretty much it for demoing the app. So let's see where we're at. I think this process we can invite here. So we have, and some of you may be on here. We have a. I think I don't know if I announced it. We also have potentially here today. We're going to launch this ERC20 token on the test net. I think we should be able to get to that today. We'll see here. So invite these mobile users. Let's see here. So view contacts. This didn't work. We have an empty list. This is the problem with building. Stuff goes wrong, and you gotta fix it. Well, let's see here. It's probably because of the headers. So let's go open that CSV as email. I didn't even pick the first name though. Oh no, it did actually. Well, no, I lied. It's still not working. Well, all right. Let's see here. Import. I'm gonna have to rename. Let's see if I could run this import and see if I can find. Oh, here's a sample sheet. So here's the import guide. What the hell did we do wrong? So yeah, these videos aren't the technical details. Import contacts. Where do I import contacts? This is why it's good to have people with experience in different things. I think we'd have to have a team that can do this and has done this many times. I have not done this yet. Let's see if this tool tells me. So contacts, we import contacts. All right, guys, let's see here. Import. Okay, yeah, so this is what we need to do. First name, last, pretty obvious, but we'll update our headers of our CSV to be that. All right, I'm going to do this off screen so I don't share anyone's email. Backups. Anyone got anything fun going on this weekend? I'm going to be building most this weekend. Sunday, I'm going to be doing something. That's for sure. Got to figure it out, but it should be nice here in Detroit. I'm here in the Detroit headquarters, Benzinga headquarters. All right. Email address, first name, last name. All right, so this should work now. I updated the headers to the appropriate headers, and now we're going to import this again and blast out this email. Oh, there's a map feature too. I just was trying to be quick. So they have this like map feature. You can map the columns. All right. That's why it's good to pay attention to the details. Attention to detail now saves time later. One of our sub components of our core values. All right, create a list of contacts from this import. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna run this import. Should be fairly quick. All right, let's see what else do I got to demo here. So this, I'll just demo this real quick. This is something I'm really excited about. So we're currently working on a Chrome extension. Let's see here. So if I were watching today's pre-market prep, I'm gonna mute that. So if we're watching this pre-market prep, Let me find. These guys have a lot of trade ideas. I'm looking for one that actually has a ticker in symbol. Okay, here we go. So this is, I don't know what that is. Tasty Works. Right, here's a stop. PSTH. So this is Spencer, Dennis, and Joel talking about PSTH, which is, I'm not sure what that is. Anyway, but what this will allow us to do, this Chrome extension that we're building, which is going to be pretty exciting, it's going to allow us to curate content on our channel. So this is them talking about it, so it's probably in here somewhere. So I click this little Benzinga extension. There's a bug on this one that has not been deployed. Let me refresh the screen. So there's a bug that when you refresh, which I think we have fixed in the current version. Yeah, okay, here we go. So at 1435, somewhere around there, Spencer, Joel, and Dennis start talking about this stock. So what we're able to do is, let's see if I forget what it was. PSTH. So when they start talking about PSTH, we're able to click this PSTH, add perishing here, say whether long or short. This is pre-market prep. That way, a pre-market prep trader, maybe not. I'll just tag it Benzinga. No, actually, we've been doing it by the person, so this is probably Spencer. So Spencer, this could be his idea, and we'll say why he's bullish. Spencer likes the stock because whatever, and then we're able to post this. I'm just going to do it. Posted it right there. Look at that. So it shows up here with the timestamp. So now you can view it on our app right here. Refresh. Refresh not working as expected. Please, guys, put any feedback in the Slack or email me. I'm definitely going to be responding to you. So this is interesting. Why is this not feeding in? Oh, I think there's a caching thing. I think there is a cache. Let's see here. That's there. All right, that's another one I have to look into. So many details. There is no cost HCG promoting. This is a free application that we will be releasing. You can download it now on the App Store using TestFlight or the Google Play Store using the testing equivalent that the Google Play Store has. Apps. I will add the links to the description after the show, but they are up in the chat. I could reshare them. I don't know how to copy paste it out of this thing though. Go back to Slack. Dark mode is definitely a highly requested feature that we will be adding. We had a start to it, but it's a little complex to get it exactly right. And it's a little time consuming to do. So when we get this launched, that's definitely one of the features that we have on our roadmap. It's highly requested, and I agree that it would be very nice to have a dark mode. All right, let me copy the other link. All right, cool. So you can download on either of those. We'll add to the description. I'm not sure how to update. I don't think I can update the description from my streaming tool here. I'll have to do that later. All right, cool. Where was I? So a little distracted here. We got a few bugs that we need to fix. I don't know why this was not refreshing with Spencer's idea, but we'll get that fixed. This one right here. Spencer likes the stock. likes the stocks. He does. So we're going to go ahead and delete that. I have this powerful tool. So that's not really a good trade idea. I'm not going to be able to make a good one streaming live right here. So this is a pretty nice tool to manage our back end. We're going to delete that. All right, cool. So that's a little sidetrack while we waited for this to process. I bet you it's processed now. All right, we got an email list. All right, let's see here. I think it is full. So we have, it says 103 new records. So a lot of these people are already in our system, which is to be expected. Error count, 53. People entering bad emails. All right, let me figure out how to actually send an email to this list. Done this once before. Contacts. We are going to send an email. I put this on screen, guys, but I just don't want to give away information that shouldn't be given away on accident. All right. So instead, you guys can look at my schedule and maybe suggest some things for else for me to do. All right, let's see here. Contacts. Email. Also, too, on that Chrome extension, I'm just going to shout out Max. I'm going to make sure I'm pronouncing your last name right, Max. Anwu. Anwanu. Probably pronounced his name wrong. I'll have to ask him how to pronounce his name. But he did a great job of hacking this up. He started this like a week and a half ago. Made a lot of progress. I think this is like the coolest thing. You just like toggle, and it'll be fun to iterate on this, make it better. Make sure I do the shout out. All right, and then let's see here. Distracted. We're going to send this email. So we're going to send a regular email. It's going to be mobile app testing invite. Create email. All right, let's see here. Okay, I clearly have not used this feature. All right. I'd prefer to just send like a very basic email without all this formatting, but I'm not going to waste my time trying to figure that out. Oh, maybe there's an easy way to do it. Let's see. Here we go. Maybe this is it. Update these settings. Check out. Download the. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Download the test or the pre-release. Download the new pre-release Benzinga mobile app. Maybe we'll come up with a better one. If somebody can suggest a better one, I will use it for a subject. All right. So welcome. Thanks for being a user of our mobile app. Benzinga is looking for app testers to help us build the best app on the market. All right, we're definitely going for it. And we can leave that there. Delete that. How do I delete that? Clearly, I don't use this. We're failing here, guys. All right, main email body, logo, go back. Let me go back to it. Let me see if I can find a different template. Use a different template. There we go. Okay, so just like a blank template I could use. Oh wow, they have a lot of different templates. I think these are all templates that we built. Let's see if we have invite. Here we go. This might be easier to edit. Benzinga is looking for testers. Download and test our new mobile app on Android and iOS. All right, this will be much cleaner. Cool. All right, so let me see here. So I've just pasted those links, but download on test flight. Download on Android, Google Play Store. Just the Google Play Store. All right. Let me find that again. What up, Luke? Luke here is one of our chief builders. He's building nonstop. All right, Google Play Store. Download on Google Play. All right, Benzinga is looking for testers. Download and test our new mobile app on Android and iOS. Download on iOS Test Flight. Download on Google Play Store. Okay, cool. So let's see what else we got here. Also, I'd like to, let's see, we may as well try to get some people. We got 12,400 different people to email this to. So let's get them on the stream. Let's see if we can get them on the stream. I think that'd be cool. I mean, I don't know who's checking their email at 7 o'clock on a Friday, but I do sometimes do. All right, so let's see here. What was I going to do here? Look for this stream. Let me find a link for this stream. All right, we got the link for the stream. Follow along as we should have done this at the beginning. I was hoping to do this at the beginning. I should have done this step before I did the demo, but people can rewind. Follow along as we build the mobile app. We'll probably do this again. We'll definitely do this again, and we'll fix some of these bugs and figure out some more content that we can create as we engage with you guys to build the best mobile app on the planet for financial news, or in general. All right, follow along as we build the mobile app. Follow along on YouTube as we build the app. Also, I gotta show the pre-claim of our Benzinga token. Also, check out benzinga.com/sing to join the pre-launch of the ERC20 Zing token. Let me actually link this. We are definitely going to the moon, Luke. All right, let's see here. Follow along on YouTube. Also check out benzinga.com/zing to join the pre-launch of our ERC20 Zing token. So we're in the process of this. I think we should have time to test them tonight. It's only 7 o'clock. We got time, guys. All right. So check that out. If you haven't done it yet, I recommend you doing it yourself. Join Zinger Nation with your email. Those who joined this email list before our launch, we're not sure the exact launch date yet. Probably next week sometime. You can see the discussion that Brian and I had about the Moon or Bust token launch that we did, and how we're going to take that knowledge that we gained and launch our ERC20 smart contract for the Zing token. So if you join now, you can get 10,000 Zing, which is 10 times more than you'll get after we launch. So definitely do it now. You should get an email when you join. There's my email. Doesn't look very good. I got some feedback. It doesn't look good. I agree. But it was just, I'm MVP in this. You get a referral URL, and every person you refer, you get 100 extra Zing. So invite your friends. Let's build a really cool loyalty reward token. All right. An educational-based loyalty reward token. We're still figuring out. We're in the process of building this. We're building this shit, guys. All right. Also, check out the Benzinga. Okay, so I think this is good. Benzinga is looking for testers. Download and test our new mobile app on Android and iOS. Download on iOS Test Flight. Download on Google Play. Follow along on YouTube as we build a mobile app. Also, check out benzinga.com. So you're seeing to join the pre-launch. Let's update the. Okay, download new pre-launch. Download the download the marketing. Download the pre-release Benzinga mobile app. That's fine. How about this? Be one of the first. I don't know. Download the Benzinga mobile app before launch. How about that? All right. Put the same preview text because I'm trying to just get this done. Send a test email. It works. I don't know why the HubSpot will just because test. Benzinga is looking for testers. Download the test. Let's check the links. Looks good. Looks good. Nice ad. All right. I think this is ready to go. I don't think we need a, oh, it says required. Select a subscription type for email. Probably marketing information. We're going to go with marketing information. All right, I think this is it. All right, I'm going to put this off screen so I don't accidentally release anyone. Make sure I use the right list. All right, we have a list. Review and send. So we got this going. 12,345. I think we had a few bad emails. Maybe I could show you guys this as well. Review and send. All right, we're sending it. All right, so there those guys are going to get an email. So we'll see how this performs. Definitely looking for some more testers of our app. We're also looking for builders. So if you're a builder or you know a builder, recruit them or refer them to Benzinga, cool jobs at benzinga.com. We prefer people who just like show us shit. Like we want to see what you build. So if you have something cool, show us what you built. And I think it'll be very apparent if you are a builder that you're a good, you'd be a good fit for us based on what you show us. So we'd love to see it. We're looking for mobile developers, website developers using React, Go developers, just people, technical project managers, people who really get product. If you worked in financial products or use financial products heavily, definitely reach out to us. There may be something that we can do. Okay, so where were we? So let's see. So we have the list. So we have invited the users. Let me look now. We have to review this code. We had some code submitted earlier. I think I pulled it down because it looked like I saw some of the fixes that we had. I got logged out of GitLab. Let me log in and do my two-factor off screen. GitLab. Log in. Do my two-factor. Okay. Set my two-factor. All right, so we got our Benzinga app here. We got the merge requests. So we have our onboarding flow code that we need to review. It's already got merged in, so let me go over to the merge one so we can just review the code that way. Sometimes I like skip steps. All right. So this is, I wonder. So this is, yeah, so this is a watch list fix that we had. We had a bug for toggling or creating a new watch list. Get that fixed. So I wonder where this code is. Let me check my logs here. So bringing up the code, bringing up the code. Let's see here. I always forget how to use this tool. It's pretty powerful when you know how to use it. All right, so that's that change. So this is some sort of bug fix. That's a log. Formatting. Here we go. Yeah, so this is, we brought in our WIM. So we had a bug where, so I pulled this down, and if you look over here at one of our tickers, or actually the recent, look at our WIMs. So Moderna, this was missing. So we definitely want to have, we want to be able to see this. Why is it moving right up top? So that's a, we want that there. So when you get the push notification, it's here. So that was the bug fix here, and so that's what this is. So yeah, there's set state news. I don't know where this is coming in from. Oh, right here. So, oh, I think it was. I wonder what was here previously. Huh. So checking if the item is a WIM. This looks like it might be. I'm a little confused here. Set state news for each set state WIM. So here's the WIM that we display if it's visible. Let me see if I can find this in here again. So yeah, when you commit directly to a branch, which we don't like to do. This is my fault, and I didn't pass along the this as an issue. I just said, hey, can you fix this? Process is important. All right, so let's see here. So this looks like a formatting change. Here we have, and so for those of you who don't know, this is a React Native, so it's pretty powerful. There's multiple ways to develop mobile apps. You can either do it natively, or you can do it with these software packages or software frameworks that people build that allow you to develop with JavaScript. One of them is React Native. Another one is Ionic, which actually uses React Native now, but it also allows you to use vanilla JavaScript. Basically, what it does is it provides like an interface to bridge with local SDKs of the app. So if you want to integrate with, like, the UI kit is the biggest one. They have all these components, these views. So there's like a view here. Let me see, view. Let's go to the top. Expand, expand, expand. Can't expand here. Let's go here. React Native view. So React Native, this view will basically help you render like a native view, and so it's just a JavaScript wrapper around building native UI. And also there's like different kits to do various integrations with. We use Expo. Expo is pretty damn cool. These guys are heroes in my mind. Let's see, we're gonna go to Expo Docs. Expo Docs. So they have like integrations to pick an image, which integrates with the native SDK, because we gotta pulls up your photo library and manages permissions. And so there's all these various like integrations that the Expo framework, I think you can call it a framework. Yeah, framework and platform to help build React applications. And so it just makes it a lot easier to develop. It allows you to develop once and deploy to multiple platforms. Definitely makes us a lot more productive developing. There is performance issues with depending on what you're doing. So like our charting kit that actually integrates with the native component. I think we're using Victory Charge right now. introductory charts. Yeah, these guys. So we're using this right now, just like a simple way to integrate with React Native and charts. So we'll be looking at potentially using other charting, but that's what we're using right now. And then pretty amazing open source stuff, guys. This is free to use. Pretty impressive. All right, cool. And then, so reviewing this, I think this is good. A little bit confused here, but it works. I mean, the whim's there. See the whim. But what are the potential bugs? So this basically fetches the news. I mean, I see the other news here. So we're doing a share trading higher. Here's the whim. Here's the full content. I wonder why. This is the full. Oh, look at that. 6.2. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix this. So we don't want whims from 6.2. So we're gonna have to fix this. We are not launching today, guys. We're not spinning the App Store. Too many bugs. This always happens. Find these little bugs. So basically, we need to add a time frame in here. So we're gonna add a task for this. I hate when it does that. I gotta do this. Click off here. Oh. I click over here. There we go. So we're gonna say, yeah, there's no date in here, but I'm just gonna say the date's wrong. Oh, here we go. This will help. So we're gonna create a GitLab issue. Whoops. New issue. Desktop screenshot. Uploading this. All right. So we're gonna say, be nice too to grab a link to the code. Let's see if I can do that. So here. So yeah, we've been operating quick. Like this should normally go to MR, and then we're just working on a bunch of different things. And so sometimes you just like to get stuff done quick and skip a few things. All right. Let's see here. So this. So whims on the quote page should only load whims. I said this, but this when you don't do issues, like you need the specs and then communicates to developers. Whims on the quote page should only load whims for the last 24 hours. All right, let's see here. I could do this, but we're going to assign it to Sama to help us. This guy's pretty fast. Just communicating the specifics of these tasks sometimes. So fix whim time frame on quote page, quote screen. And then we're going to submit that issue. Add a little more details. Currently, today is 6/4, June 4th, 2021, and the definitely don't want to confuse our users because I'm pretty sure there is a whim here from 6/4. Like this is the reason it's moving today. This was moving 3 days ago or 2 days ago. All right, 6/4, and whim is displaying the why is it moving section is displaying the whim from 6/2/2021. All right, we have the issue created. Let's see. So we reviewed that. We've done a decent amount of QA. So we gotta upload this stuff. We don't necessarily have to do this now that we have some time to fix these other bugs. me see here. App Store Connect. This is pretty cool though. So we have to basically what we have to do is the task is to upload these images. So these are some old images that we were going to submit with, but it's not the current app. And we're using Figma. Let me find the link right here. We're using Figma basically to build out these screens. It's a good way to do it. I used to always do it with Photoshop. Never really thought about doing it with Figma. But we have these screens that are ready to go, so I should view these. Know what's happening in your favorite stocks. I kind of like it when it has the device kind of feel to it. This looks like an Android device that we're submitting to iOS. It's kind of strange. Let's see. Know what's happening in your favorite stocks. Yes, the homepage is to keep you up with that. Get market updates directly from the news desk. Yeah, it's good. Keep track of your stocks. I don't like this. We need to fix that. I think there's certain tickers. This might be an OTC ticker that sometimes there's like issues with the data. So that's like another thing that we're working through that we need to address. Plus, it's not cool to have down stocks. You should always display up stocks on your screen. Netflix. Analyze stock specific data on the go. I don't like that two-line. Analyze specific stock data on the go. That looks better. All right, keep track of why stocks once. Get insights on what's happening in the market. Yeah, this markets tab I'm not too sold on yet. We definitely need a lot of user feedback on that and how to improve that. Real ideas from some of the best traders in the world. Shout out Luke Jacoby. Hot Stock Luke's. Hot Stock Luke. All right. Let's see here. So yeah, I mean, I think this is pretty good. So this is actually pretty cool. You can just like download this. You click over here, go to export, export screen 6, and then it just downloads it. Sometimes it's a zip. I don't know why it downloads as a zip. Oh, look at that. Probably how I select it. But downloads as an image. So that's pretty convenient. So that's how we'll be managing our App Store images with Figma. All right, so that's that. Those are reviewed. I don't think we need to upload those today. We can do that tomorrow after we get to these bug fixes. I would try to make that bug fix myself, but it's kind of hard to do it live. I don't want to bore you guys for 30 minutes while I struggle through it. All right, let's see here. So hopefully I'm not boring you now. Okay, so Zing ERC 777 on testnet. So this is the last thing we could do. So I'm pretty excited about the Zing token. I think there's a lot of interesting things that we could do with it. Right now, I look at it as like a, excuse me, I look at it as like an educational type loyalty reward token. And how this will play out, we'll see. I think there's a lot of exciting things that we've talked about, and we'll be adding a roadmap to this. We've been working on a roadmap on what we're going to do. Currently, simple. Where it's at now is join the pre-launch. You get to claim 10,000 Zing. So once we launch the token, that's when you'll have your Zing, and so you'll be able to get your Zing in your account or display with your account. That's like one thing that we got to do. And this is actually a little bit tricky because right now it's like there'll be a centralized store of it. We'll figure out a way to give everyone their tokens. Excuse me, likely in a wallet of some sort or using MetaMask. You'll be able to get your token sent to your wallet somehow. We'll figure it out. Right now the gas prices are not too expensive to transfer. I think I paid $2, a little over $2 today to send some Ethereum to one of our content creators for our DeFi course, DeFi 101 course that we're putting together. It's pretty close to having that. I was hoping to get that done today, but I think we'll probably finish that Monday morning. So if you're looking to learn about DeFi, we'll have a really great DeFi 101 course to kind of teach you the ins and outs of how to use MetaMask and how to use Uniswap and play around with this crypto market. So definitely join. Costs nothing other than your email, and we'll be keeping you up to date as we continue to develop the Zing token. Some of the next features that we'll likely launch with, we're gonna head to launching first. So before I continue to ramble, let me see if I can find, because I did some work last weekend after talking to Brian, using some of the tech that he suggested using. Let's see here, Benzinga token. So it's actually surprisingly simple. So Open Zeppelin is this tool, is this open source company that basically provides a way to use standard contracts. So they standardize the contracts, and so basically like a standard ERC20 token that's burnable, pausable, and ownable. And so this Zing token, has the ERC20 protocol, which includes the name of the token, the ticker, as well as the number of supply, the total supply. I think there's a few other things associated with it. I'm not sure off the top of my head. ERC20. I'm not going to click on that. Let's see. So ERC20 token. So basically, yeah, here's all the methods that are associated with ERC20 token. So it's a name, symbol, decimals, total supply, balance of, transfer from, approve, and allowance. So those are the basic functions of an ERC20 token and how it can operate, or how it operates on the blockchain. And this Open Zeppelin helps like define that, so you can easily do that, and then implement these additional functionalities around burnable, pausable. Burnable means we can actually burn tokens, so we can just send it to a burn address and kill the supply, or remove tokens from the supply. Pausable allows us to pause the transactions. I'm not really sure exactly how we might not even allow people to transfer to start. We'll see how that goes. But this allows us to actually pause transfers if we want to pause transfers. We might change that. We'll see. I think this is updatable. We'll have to have some more conversations with Brian. And then it's ownable, which implements the ownable protocol, which I'm not too familiar with. But all right, so this is our contract that we have. So this is what we put together using hard hat, Solidity 8.0 or 0.8.0, and let's see. I think I had a readme in here that helps explain this a little bit. Yeah, pretty simple. So install the remix. So this is actually not necessary. This lets you edit via remix, which we don't need to do. All right, so here's the network. So this might be a little bit difficult to do live. We'll see. So let me look up some stuff here. Compile. So we're using hard hat. So hard hat is like a tool. It'll be nice to have Brian here to work on this together with. So compile hard hat contract. So npx hard hat compile. So I think I already did this. Let's see, npx hard hat compile. So it compiles. I guess I didn't. So it compiles and generates these files, which is what's used to communicate with it. You don't actually communicate this contract. You don't communicate this with the blockchain. You communicate with these like various compiled JSON structures that help define, because they compile these contracts down to like bytecode, right? So they make it so it's just not, there's as little data on the blockchain as possible. All right, and then yeah, so that's compiled. I don't know why that. So let me just git commit add, or see, so compile Zing token. All right, so let me see if we could figure out how to get this on a testnet. So Solidity version 0.7.1. Deploying contracts. Okay, yeah, so let's use like JS here. So I think we have this in somewhere. call a new file, call it deploy.js. Copy this. Just name it a little better. So I think this is just based on this. So Zing ERC20 gets the contract. There's the ethers. There's the greeters. This is let's read the docs. So it's important. So when it comes to deploying, there are no plugins that implement a deployment system for hard yet, but there are no plugins that implement a deployment system for hard hat yet. Not sure what that means. Maybe just like a unified way of doing it. Get deployed. Yeah, so I think it's like an interface to interact with deployed contracts. So I think you're just deploying. You don't have a way to like really interact with the deployed contracts. It's just you deploy it. Okay. In the meantime, we are deploying your smart contract using scripts. Okay, yeah. So then this is the script. You can deploy the greeter contract scripts. I wonder if that's why. I thought I did some more work. Okay, see. Stash. So I think I have some remote changes that I did not pull down. Because I thought I did another update. Let's see what we got here. There we go. There we go. Working on 2 different computers. Yeah, I remember doing all this. Okay. So we have same contract, and then we have this sample script. So it's already compiled. Repeating work. Sometimes, guys. All right. Zing token is deployed. So I think we have npx node. I think that runs it. Let's see. How to read the directions. So start a local node. So this is a local node. So this is just, it'll connect. So we need something to deploy to. So this just runs a local node. That's actually pretty cool. So we're running our own local node that we can deploy this contract to. So we're not actually deploying it to the network. I believe that there is, let's see, there's got to be a way somewhere in here. Okay, so maybe there's a step that I am not aware of yet that would be good to talk to Brian about with hard hat. So this is deploying your contracts with a local node. There's got to be a way to, so we have this network. So this is probably how you configure it. So yeah, okay, so this is, okay, so yeah, we'll have to look into the configuration here because there's probably like a production or probably like any environment. So we can just call this ETH network, and then we can set the protocol for the ETH network. And then we also want one for the Ropstein network because I'd like to deploy it in a decentralized test network. So we'll just call this Ropstein, which is, let me do this off screen. I want you guys to know my MetaMask password. I'm actually a little bit nervous about opening this. Let's see. Good. All right. So let me log into MetaMask. All right. Oh, wrong password. Got multiple MetaMask accounts. So we're going to log into MetaMask. There's my lovely ETH. All right, so route scheme, I think we did it. Better than wrinkle B. There we go. So you're able to like add, so in the wrinkle B test network, I added some Ethereum. You can go on these faucets. So wrinkle B test network faucet. This one actually requires you like tweet it, which is a little annoying. But so you tweet your Ethereum address. They do it just to prevent spammers. I'm sure they got bots or some shit. So request funds. You make a tweet with your Ethereum address. You grab your address right here, and then you tweet it out, and then you paste your social URL here, which you can twitter.connig170. My creative name. So yeah, here I see I did it here. So I might be able to actually just grab this and do it again. Let's see if it lets me. There's the status. 7.5 Ether. That would be nice to get for free. So once the network confirms that, I should have it in there, unless I have the wrong contract address. All right, so that's how that works. So I should be able to see the configuration here. Config. Yeah, here we go. So networks Rinkeby. There's the URL, alchemy.api. So I'm not, is that really it? I think there's a way to do it in here. Let's see. Oh, there's my ETH. Look at that. My fake ETH, my test ETH. Rinkeby. I think this is probably just a way to, I think this is like a gateway that you can connect through. Not really sure how that works. Let's see. See if it says in here. Yeah, so it's an RPC, JSON RPC node. The state that you want to fork off, there is no default value for this field. It must be provided. So let's see. So let's just do this. I mean, I believe these guys, but I'm just curious here. I spelled Rinkeby wrong. So Infura, so this is one thing I gotta look into a little bit further. I think this is like there's some like connection point, and when Infura goes down, it's a big issue in this environment, which has me a little bit intrigued. So let's see, Infura, maybe just do a quick overview here. So Infura, the world's most powerful blockchain development suite. Yeah, so this is just a gateway. It's a gateway which Consensus, the organization that works on Ethereum, develops. So a suite of high available APIs and developer tools to provide quick and reliable access to Ethereum and IPFS networks, so you can focus on building and scaling next generation software. So I guess it's you don't have to build your own gateway to interact with the chains. Like if you can develop your own gateway, but who the hell has time for that? All right, so we want to be building other things. But I think there's a number of other gateways. I think they're definitely the biggest one. I'd be curious. Let's see, do a quick Google search here. I guess the other one is Alchemy. I'm going to set it right here. So this is another gateway. These guys' tool actually looks pretty cool. They're all like blockchain tools for developers. So blockchain development made easy, requests per second. So it's like you can engage with your blockchain or your blockchain work. And then let's see here. So yeah, so they have a super node, whatever that means. And then they have ways to monitor your blockchain application, ways of interacting. This is, I think, the most interesting thing, and the notification things too. So this is actually pretty cool. So they built an industry-leading Ethereum API, and then they have enhancements. So yeah, an API around transaction history, account balances for each token. So just an easy way to interact with the blockchain through an API. Just makes it easy for developers to build their applications rather than trying to build their own code that like you would have to download the entire state of the network and then build some code to actually like read that. It's like, why do you want to do that? You probably could. There's probably actually open source tools to do that. It's just, I think these guys charge like, yeah, $49 a month for 50,000 compute units. Like, it's just easier to pay, and they have a lot for free too. So if you want to build blockchain apps, these tools are definitely nice to have, so you don't have to spend hours and hours figuring out all the technical details. And then notify users in real time. This is a pretty cool thing too that these blockchain developers are using. So it's like send a push notification when your swap is complete. Like, that's pretty cool things that we can use for this, for the Zing token, that we'll probably be exploring. We'll see exactly how we use a product like this. We'll have to do product analysis for the various gateway blockchain development platforms that are out there. All right, let's see. So we'll just use this. I think that I would assume that. Let's just type this into the URL and see what happens. Yeah, so you have to use a certain protocol. You can't use the standard methods. This is just a GET request. URL is intended to be consumed by servers rather than open browser exposed. Yeah. So we can use that to connect to the Ropstein network or Rinkleby network. Cool. All right, what else do we got here? So accounts with private keys. I'm going to have to keep this shit locked down because, as I just showed you, I have an ETH on this wallet, and I'm not letting you guys steal my ETH. So we'll do that. Let me do this one off screen. Well, first we'll do it on the local. Make sure this is still running. Okay, so you have that. What did I just do? Oh, I don't need this file. We already have a deploy script. Delete. All right, so we'll define those account private keys here in a minute. But first, I don't think we need them because we have this development. We don't need that either. We have this development network that we can test the deployment of our contract, and we do that by navigating back. So we're running the node. So I think the node might have got killed. So let's run that node again. Node is being built or being spun up. Open in a new terminal and deploy smart contract in the local host. Okay, yeah, so this is the command to run our deploy script. H12, trying to use non-local installation of hard hat. Please install hard hat locally. Okay, so I got to do this because I did it on the computer. I got to do the yarn install. So yarn is a NPM package management tool that will install all these files, these open source files that people graciously have bestowed upon us. I don't know if that's the right word, but Thanks, guys, for hanging and building with me. This is cool. If you guys have any questions, reach out in the chat. Again, check out the mobile app. Links are in the chat. Benzinga.com/zing. If you haven't done it yet, see how many people have done it. Let's see. We got this nice handy tool. We got a decent amount of claims. Nothing too crazy. I haven't been doing too much promoting of this yet. Oh wow, look at that. That's pretty good. We were at 100, a little over 100 at like 3 p.m. today. So we have, for whatever that is, 300, 100, or 292-ish. So getting close to 300 in the last several hours. So that's sweet, guys. We're looking forward to launching this. It'll be hopefully very educational. That's number one, and rewarding. So you guys contribute to our platform through reading our content, contributing content. We're going to find some interesting ways to engage with this token, and we would love to hear of ways that you'd like to engage with it, because ideas are cool. All right, let's see here. But we got to build them. So back to this. Let's see. We have trying to use a non-local installation of hard hat. I installed it, so it's all installed. Let's see if we can run this again. Sweet. Bunch of private keys that if they had 10,000 ETH on it, that'd be amazing. But this is a spoof. I could deal with 10,000 ETH. All right. So start HTTP. So that's running. All right. So we have that running now. Now we need to do our deployment. So I wonder what your network is. So your network is probably this development. So let's grab that. See it right there? Did I spell it wrong? It's a typical scenario for me. Network does not exist. Fine. Start the node. Oh, maybe it's just a local host. No. Open a new terminal and deploy smart contract in the localhost network. Oh. See, guys, this reading is hard. So open, so we already did that. So I skipped it. I went to the wrong thing. We gotta do step 2. So localhost is the thing. I wonder how they pulled this name. Because this says, oh, right there. So maybe they pulled the host. I don't know, you'd think they'd pull that, but. So let's do this. Localhost. Oh. Oh, sample script. Geez, guys, I'm struggling. Let's actually rename that. It makes more sense. This is deploy script, not a sample script. Deploy script. There we go. So we have invalid big number. Invalid big number. Let's see what this is. Deploy. Handy dandy Google. Got any blockchain developers on the stream? Invalid big number. let's actually go back here because I think maybe this one. So here, let's go back to the contract, the greeter contract. So here's the greeter. Greet, set greeting. Okay, see, I think this is why. Yeah, see, this is the problem. You gotta pay attention to what you're doing here. So the greeter contract takes in a string. Our contract, I think it also takes in a string, but let's see what it takes in. Oh no, it takes the initial supply. That's why. Okay, which is probably a big number. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to say deploy with, we said 1 billion. I think that's 1 billion. It's 100 million. Whoops. All right, there we go. There's 1 billion. So let's see if that deploys. There we go. We have it deployed to the local network. This thing listen up. Yeah, see, I'm not gonna be able to do this, guys, because this is listen out private. Well, maybe it didn't. Let's run that again. Just want to make sure I'm not giving you guys my private keys here. Steal my precious ETH. All right, so yeah, these are different. I'm not sure what these are actually, but it looks like I'd be safe to deploy this. All right, so we have the initial supply, Zing token Zing, and we deploy it to the local network. So I'm curious here how this works. So let's read this. Read the documentation. Always good idea. All right, deploying contracts. So the general targeting network configured in the hard hat configure JS, which is this. Interesting. Be nice if they had one example on the Rothstein network. So let's see if somebody says that. Hard hat Rothstein config. Deploying to a live network. That's what we want to do. This local stuff is boring. Okay, so we have, there we go. I wonder what the difference between this network JS and hard hat config is. All right, so we're just gonna do this. We're gonna grab this. Oh, I bet we better not use API key. That's just gonna add extra steps. Come on, Alchemy. Play nice. It's a test net. Oh, that was mainnet. That's probably part of the problem. Okay, so Rothstein. And I can't, at least it's an environment variable. I can hide it from you guys. All right. So what did I just do? I pasted it in the wrong one. So the local host might be there by default. Let's see what happens when we do this. Should give us some sort of error. Yep, cool. So looks like we just need Alchemy API key. I'm the worst speller, guys. I'm a good copy paster though. All right, blockchain development made easy. Let's create an account. Zing token. Now it's team name. Gotta read instructions. Zing reward. Loyalty reward token. We want to give some loyalty rewards to our users. Okay. I want to deploy this to the, did I say Ropstein over here? Okay, that one's on the Ropstein. All right. Hopefully it's this simple. Rinkeby. We're gonna try this out for free. Oh, come on, guys. Okay, skip for now. Auto scale, run smoothly at any time. We're not gonna, we can always change this later. How did you hear about us? I actually don't know. Probably YouTube. Let's go. Pretty nice, clean interface. All right. Now I just revealed my keys, which we are going to have to change. Well, I'll just show it. We'll change them later. All right, cool. We got the Rinkeby, HTTP. That was right. Looks about right. We're going to save time and just paste this in. I don't think I have environment variables set up. Okay, so that's that. Now we need our private key, which I'm definitely not showing you guys. So we're going to have to do this off screen. If anyone has any questions about Benzinga, what it's like to build at Benzinga, feel free to reach out in the chat or email me at john@benzinga.com. If you know somebody who's a React developer, Go developer, PHP developer, WordPress developer, knows content, knows financial markets, is a builder, let them know that Benzinga is looking for builders. And if they turn out to be a real good builder and we hire them, you will get a reward. I believe it's $2,000. Don't quote me on that. Tradingpoolbounties.com. Oh, look at that, $2,500 if you refer a developer. So check that out. And if you are a builder, check out these various tools that we're trying to build. Reach out and just build it. All right. With that over, I'm going to see if I can find my private key so we can put this contract on the Rinkeby test network. So obviously I'm doing this off screen. Oh. Steps. All right, we are making progress. I have private key. Private key is locked and loaded. I'm gonna hide that. All right, let's try this. Let's try this out. Let me make sure I got it hidden. Okay, I got it hidden. Network Ropstein doesn't exist because it's supposed to be Rinkeby. All right, bring that back. Pray it doesn't send out my token, otherwise I have to move it or my private key. A little bit longer, probably because it actually has to connect with the network. Let's see. Ooh, there we go. So there's a contract address. Let's go see if this showed up on Etherscan. 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 Kind of looks like they updated their. All right, I need to go to the Ropstein network though. I think that. There it is. Rinkeby. Rinkeby Etherscan. There we go. There it is. 54 seconds ago, we have the Zing token, ERC20. Let me pull this up. Pause, or mintable, burnable, pausable, ownable, transferable smart contract deployed to the Rinkeby test network. There it is. And it should, let's see if I can find, I got the wrong thing, that's it. So it should have, it doesn't have the transactions. I think it decremented though. So pay a little fee with the test token to make this, not too much, pretty tiny transaction fee. Cool. All right, so we have the Zing token deployed to the Rinkeby testnet using Hard Hat, Open Zeppelin, Alchemy, and I think we're making progress. So we could deploy this now to the mainnet. I have the gas loaded in my wallet. I got the private key hidden over here so you guys can't see it. We could deploy it, but I think I'm going to wait a little bit. I want to talk to Brian Moore a little bit more. There's an ERC which is on the list of things to do today, but you know, things don't always go as planned. So the ERC 777 smart contract, Open Zeppelin. I'm not sure of the big, let's see. ERC 777 versus so ERC20 was the original smart contract improvement protocol to actually develop tokens, which spurred the whole ICO craze in 2017. Now they're used for a whole bunch of different ways in DeFi. It's quite entertaining space. Again, we'll have the DeFi 101 course available here shortly, probably on Monday. We got the content all created. Just need to finish edit. I think got all the editing done. Just need to organize and publish it to our site. And it'll be a free course to learn how to operate on DeFi, use MetaMask, trade on Uniswap, and the like. So it'll be pretty interesting if you guys are wanting to learn how to do DeFi. All right, and so let's see here. So we will replicate GLD. So this is constructing. All right, scrolling up here. ERC20, like ERC77. Okay, yeah. So this is standard for fungible tokens. So it is focused around allowing more complex interactions when trading tokens. So yeah, it has like this complex, and I think this is a lot of these newer tokens, the Safe Moon and Ultra Safe, and all these different new contracts that have like interesting financial modeling in terms of how that transfer functions work. I believe that's part of this ERC 7.7 standard allows that type of functionality to be built. Not entirely sure on that. Brian could probably point me a little bit or explain that a little bit better. But so yes, it has a little bit more functionality around transferring. So I think we're gonna wrap this up here. I think we made some good progress. We got a token deployed to the Rinkeby test network, made a few improvements to the script, and got an Alchemy account set up. And I think we're basically ready to go here. So we're going to do a little bit more organizing around making sure we have the right contract in place, making sure it's secure, and get this done. Probably gonna be working the rest tomorrow, getting these bug fixes for this mobile app throughout. Again, any feedback, send to mobile@benzinga.com. We would love to hear it. We would love for you to test it out. The links are in the chat. I'll add it to the description after the stream is closed. Let's see. I think that's probably it. Let me look at the schedule. So we deployed ERC 20 on testnet. So we'll do this. We'll got a busy day. Got page speed updates. Google's doing a core update that we need to get organized around. Those guys like to make us do work. All these big tech companies like to make us do work. All right, let's see. So we deployed the 20, and then we will deploy the ERC 7.7, probably not next week. This is my little way of getting organized. I highly recommend organizing yourself like this. Just a task list. There's a lot of nice task management software out there, but this is a good way just to keep on top exactly what you need to do. So yeah, tonight I'm going to finish reviewing some MRs. We had a bunch of different updates to our website and get those deployed. And then tomorrow, page speed optimizations, more page speed optimizations, organized QA around page speed optimizations. We're rolling out a new calendar widget to our, let's see, it should be here. We recently rolled out this calendar widget. Uh-oh. I'll have to confirm why it's not on this page. But we have a nice calendar widget that will be on that page. For some reason, it's not on that page. That needs to be deployed to Analyst Ratings, options, and earnings. And yeah, we're getting better around our crypto content. So probably not get to all these tomorrow, but I'm going to start in this priority and see how far I can get. So thanks for joining me on, my name's John, John G, known around here, and looking forward to continuing to build this Zing token mobile app, get this out. We're going to launch it soon, and have a great weekend, guys. Thanks for joining the stream.